Hey everybody, Anthony from Anthony in the Wild here, and today we will be reviewing the 3-in-1 universal cell phone car mount from Yunsong, Yunsong. And of course, as always, I will leave all the hashtags and links to where you can find this, check this out, other products from them, as well as buy many of these. I received it for a free or heavily reduced price for my honest and unbiased opinion. And as always, with me, that's what you're going to get, my honest and unbiased opinion. Let's start with number one. Let's take a look at the box. This is the box. We'll bring it over here. That it comes in. And there it is. Your car air vent holder is actually what it says. Pictures on the side, of how it can fit and hold, as well as on the back. Different information like that. So that's the box. Let's get rid of that and get down to the business part. This is the suction cup part. It can hook to the windshield. It can hook to the dash. This part right here is going to mount into the back of this, and I'll show you it in a minute. It's adjustable, okay, and it locks. Pretty high quality as far as, I've seen a lot of these that are really cheap. This one's pretty good. It adjusts here as well as, it adjusts and tightens here for your swivel. Very cool. Like I said, suction cup. Mount it to the dash, mount it to the windshield. Very cool. Unfortunately, in my car, the dash does not allow me, because of the way it's rolled, to mount it there. So the other great part about this is this part, which is a clip vent part, and I'll get you a closer look here. This extends out, and you see the little hook there. That's going to go in your clip, and then tighten up and hold it secure. These little arms here have padding, and it's going to sit there on the either side of the vent, is what it's supposed to do, and hold it in place. This is adjustable, your swivel here, and this part just pops right out, and you can pop the main unit, onto this if you want to use the suction cup for the windshield or the dash mount. But that's basically how it works. I was a little worried at first about sticking this in my vent. Is it going to, break the vent or tear it up? I've been using it for the last 2 or 3 days. I've had no problems whatsoever. In and out, as well as sitting on there. I have small vents. They're not big. So these actually hang over both sides of the vent. But I positioned it to where, and I have tried to make this thing slide and come out. I know it's not going to come out because it's hooked on there, but I wanted to, with the phone on there, I wanted to see if it would slide and, just not do right. It's held on great. To be honest, I'm actually quite surprised at how well it's positioned itself and hung on. So pretty amazed about that. These fold in right here, and this is at its closed position. So when you get it, you're going to open these up. There's a little foot tabs, if you will, for to hold the phone. And the best part about this is, as you see these little arrows, I can see here it says open. And let's say you get in your car or whatever, you just pop that and you hear it click. And now that's open. So then you just set your phone here on the little feet mount, press it back, and when you press the phone back, it snaps the little button and closes that. How cool is that? It's pretty doggone cool. So I like it. I've tried several of these things. Some of them have been great. Some of them have not been. But Yunsong, I've seen some other products of theirs and have used them. They're a good company. They make a good product. And this is pretty cool. Like I said, I've seen a lot I've seen even on TV, the little vent clips or whatever, just slide in there or whatever. I don't know. I've not actually tried those, so I can't tell you how well they work. But I know this from what I've tried, and I like this because I don't want this thing sliding around in my vent, tearing up my vent, you know what I'm saying? And the whole purpose is to mount it there so you can either use the phone for music, GPS, what have you. It's there so you can, look at it and use it. So this holds it in place. These little feet, like I said, hold it there. It's locked into the dash. You get out of the car, you want to take your phone out, you just push those buttons in, and there it is. You get back in, you put your phone, I always just put it down here and then press it backwards. Press this little button. The little arms close, wrap around it. It's nice and tight. Even where I've tried to shake it out, it's not going to come out. I've gone around curves and swerved and just tried to do all kinds of things to make this thing move or whatever. Once I had it positioned, it did not move. It didn't do anything. I cannot attest to this mount just because of, like I said, on the dashboard, because, like I said, my dash won't allow it. But I did stick it on it, and I just put the little film back on it that it came with. but I did stick it to the windshield and used it. It worked just fine, but that's not how I'm going to use it. How I'm going to use it is in the vent, and I think this is the coolest part of it, is the fact that it goes into the vent and has these little feet that hold it in there. And of course, like I said, this is adjustable, so you can, twist, turn, as well as this one. It's adjustable as well. So when I review something, I don't review it based on what I wish it had or what I think they should have done or what I wished was different. I review it on what's in front of me. And with this little unit, the 3-in-1, I like it, and I give it 5 stars. I think it's really cool. And like I said, 2 different ways to do it. And in the future, I might use this more on the windshield, but for right now, I'm really digging the clip thing because in my car, I can put it there right next to me, and it actually just sits perfect in my little SUV the way this sits in the clip. Easy access from the bottom, so you can run all your power cords, your audio cords, things like that. It's not blocked or anything, that nature. And when you take it down, it folds up. You take this off the back, it tucks away. It's smaller than your cell phone. It's a very cool little unit. So the Yunsong, 3-in-1, car vent, car holder, universal cell phone car holder. But it actually on the box it says car vent holder, and that should be really the selling point because that's the cool thing about this is the fact that the way it clips into the vent holds it steady. And then how cool is that? You just open it up. Put your phone in. When you press it back, it locks it into place. Very cool. So Anthony in the Wild gives it 5 stars. Go buy it for everybody. Of course, like I said, I'll leave all the hashtag links and everything you need to find this. And I will see you guys in the wild. Bye-bye.